Hello friends, I'm Serum, and welcome back. This street performer has us stumped. Can you tell how this is done? Apparently there's a metal frame wrapped around his body. He's not actually holding the shovel. This cat does not have any front legs. I think they forego something. You can dress him up as a can of Pringles for Halloween. Speaking of Pringles, this pizza chef is very talented because he does this like it's nothing. And also speaking of Pringles, it looks like one. That is one big chip. Is that a helicopter? Dude's about to take off. This takes a lot of skill. This is probably something you haven't seen in a long time or ever. But he did that for a total of 25 seconds. Can you guys do this? Well, I think he's the only one who can. Dude needs holy water. Like and subscribe, and one day you'll be rich. You have to isolate in one room for a month. Which room are you picking? So far, I like number 1. Oh, number 3 is my favorite so far, and number 4. 5 looks nice, but I'm still sticking with number 3. You don't get to see this every day. Spear of Fate, black gold, peeling off the strings for the final touches. Michelangelo has been real quiet after this. That is one beautiful art piece. The world is full of beautiful things. The water is so glassy, and there's a dog on the right. This is what heaven looks like. This is the only time that paper actually beats scissors. Yes, a piece of paper is cutting these scissors, and it works. It's on a super fast saw blade acting like one, and wow, it got all the way through it. The amount of coordination this takes is unbelievable. They all have the same shoes besides for him. Also, the guy in the middle has it the easy way. 18 miles per hour can look very different. Looked like she's running so fast, but him right here, same speed, but just much bigger. Still not getting away from Daphne. Or this cat. Spare change, spare change. Out here moving like a spirit Halloween animatronic. This is what it feels like to have ADHD. Knowing you got a lot to do, but not knowing where to start. So just become a wreck, like this electronic suitcase that misstepped on the escalator, causing it to fall all the way down. What did you expect to happen? Help, the killer is escaping. She was in a silly, goofy mood. This is NASA's lunar gravity machine. You only weigh 1/6 of what your normal body weight is, replicating what it's like to be on the moon. They have to use this tool to train their astronauts for when they actually go up there. Unfortunately, this girl broke the machine. On this jump right here, she went a little bit too high and got stuck. It was a safety stop because she hit the very top. Pronouncing English words in Japanese.
McDonald's, McDonald's, Ultraman, Ultraman, Burger King, Burger King.
Why is it when girls speak Japanese, their voice pitch goes higher? This Halloween dog needs to be recharged. Falls over. Looks like they got the twisty pin to give some energy in there. Let's go. That is so cute. Speaking of winding up, this dog was supercharged. Going this fast in this dog race. You want to see some real speed? I'll show you speed. What a speedy little pom-pom. Weighs literally 0 pounds. So when it went to the end of this teeter, it barely could weigh it down. It would have gotten number 1 place if it wasn't for that small weight. Which way is this spinning? That way. It's not spinning. The camera is. If you still don't understand it, you're gonna have to watch it again. Did you know you could eat a pineapple like this? Just pull a part out and it comes out perfectly. I never knew that.
I bet it's pretty good.
She just ate the...
What the?
This girl quit her job on camera through the phone. Use this script if you ever do the same.
Hi, this is Danielle DeLuca. I'm calling to let you know that I will not be coming to work anymore. You can mail my last check to my house. Thank you.
Excuse me?
Just hung up. Bestie, I just started my job. I can't quit. It was this girl's birthday party, and this girl decided to push the cake in her face. She was not having it and gave it to her. I'm glad she threw it back. Me thinking I have the fastest car at school, but right next to him is that Mustang Cobra. M3 still better. This girl wants him to guess her height. His answer is
5'6".
5'6". She says, you got it right. Then he says this.
Let's go on a date.
Dude is 5'4", but he has 6-foot confidence. Pronouncing things wrong.
You don't sell 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐽, do you?
Gnocchi, not Ganachi.
Where the 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐽 is? Sorry? 𝐂𝐡𝐧𝐽 starts with a T.
Oh, tzatziki.
Okay, yeah. This is the best tortilla for fajitas.
Fajitas?
Yeah, just get a croissant, please.
Gosh.
Yeah, you know where the quinoa is?
Try again.
Quinoa.
It's pronounced quinoa. Tricky.
I love how he says
the
it
jalapenos
again. Wrong. This guy is literally printing money. Highly illegal. This one looks a little bit too accurate. And he even inspects it with a magnifying glass to make sure it's gonna qualify. Welcome to jail. But first, give me some. Cool party trick with this card. Oh, but if you're actually at a party and say, look at this trick, it might be a little underwhelming. So this blind girl was licking this ice cream cone and staring at guys, but they don't know that she's blind, so they felt really awkward. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. Oh my gosh, what are they doing? How can she keep a straight face with this? Oh, he winked at her. If this happened to me, I would just look away and act like she's not looking at me. Actually, blind blind or not, I'm in. Girls be like, guys are so easy, but imagine if the roles were reversed. But as she's getting up, they can tell that she is blind. That reveal is so bad. Hashtag cringe. This is the world's smoothest criminal. If you don't understand what's going on, you may need to watch it a couple of times because once again, he is a very smooth criminal. So smooth, you never really know what's happening. If your sink ever has this problem where it won't drain fast enough, you can pour this stuff in and it will do the trick. There's a bunch of that right there. Then all you gotta do is turn the water on and it will fix your sink. It's not a long-term fix, but at least short-term, it'll work. This snake is real. I never knew they came in this color. Apparently a pit viper, and it's very venomous. Powerful website you should know. If you go to datenightmovies.com, you can pick 2 movies with your significant other, and it will give you movie recommendations to satisfy both of you. This girl was actually very satisfied with this lollipop. Didn't even hesitate, not even a flinch. When you buy a brand new Nutella, you may have never known this. On the very top, under the top cover, there will be a little knife to open it. This dog can understand when she's talking. Oh my gosh. Can your dog talk? Uh-oh. He said no more questions. The most expensive actresses to hire. Viola Davis, $15.5 million for one movie. Elizabeth Moss, $16. Ellen, $19 million. Nicole Kidman, $22 million. Emily Blunt, $22.5. This guy has a full blackout tattoo, but then he got another layer, and wow, that looks like it's painful, and I don't know why you would get that in the first place. Who did it better? Number 1, we have France. In between the lines, looking pretty good so far. This is creating the road arrow lines, and here we go with USA. Right off the bat, we can notice that the safety lines are much smaller and more narrow than on France, so there's more skill used. He's going much faster. It's looking like a USA is taking the win on this one. This is an optical illusion that will make you trip. I'm way too low for this. POV, you are inside a donut. Now this girl is melting this Hershey's bar in her coffee, and now that it's melted, she has an ice bath where she's pouring the chocolate in as a star. Now here's the final product, putting water over it, and the chocolate actually hardened, so she's picking it up. We've been eating chocolate wrong our whole entire life.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Would you mind taking a picture of me? Yeah. Hands her a picture of him. Did they not get the joke? This is the peak of comedy. Looks like she took the picture. Goodbye. How things actually work. Your eyebrows and your hair have little bugs called face mites right there. We all have them. These things live on our face. I wish I didn't see this. How am I supposed to live after this? Seriously, that's what they look like up close. They attach to your hair follicles and lay eggs all over. And while we're looking up close, this is a good old wire fatigue that breaks it. Please tell me, why does metal look chewy here? Literally squishy, but it's metal. It's a nail. The amount of people that fit in Tokyo trains is obscene. It looks very full, right? I mean, literally packed to the door. But oh, we need another guy in, and 2 more people on top of that. They just keep fitting more and more people. Now, speaking of things that fit way more than it should, this is called an endless spring. This is just the first one we'll see. Then we're gonna see the more insane one, but look at how much is coming out of there. I mean, it's just literally never ending. When will it stop? Probably never. They basically have to pack in a bunch of springs inside of that, and it just launches out one by one. That was pretty good, but this one is even better. Let's unleash the Kraken. All the knowledge pouring out of my brain after I take the exam. That's gotta be a lot to clean up.
Right now, click the bell icon to turn on notifications and subscribe to join the Serum Squad.